and welcome to the International Desk. I'm Hannah Vaughan-Jones. We do begin with breaking news. Welcome to Connect the World with me, Hannah Vaughan-Jones, in, well, you can probably already tell where I am.
This is CNN.
The British people have voted to leave the EU. David Cameron is about to step down formally as Prime Minister, leaving Theresa May to lead Britain in a new era of political and economic uncertainty. Theresa May implying, really, that issue already had been resolved, really, and it's certainly been something that Parliament behind has been talking about for a long time, so no doubt that's going to be at the forefront of all of these negotiations over the course of the next 2 years, perhaps more. Plus. But you think it will happen, but perhaps not
I would
a hard
say it's
Brexit?
probably now 50-50.
50-50.
50-50, I think it may never happen.
How appropriate do you think, though, it is for a foreign power to tell another foreign power effectively what to do with their own domestic policy?
Well, in normal terms, I wouldn't necessarily put the words Farage and ambassador together.
Can you give an example in your political life when you've set your own self-interest aside for the benefit of the country?
Well, it's a good question, but...
You said yesterday you were not attracted to archaic devices like proroguing. Will you categorically rule it out?
We're slowly kind of cutting off the options here, right?
He didn't rule it out, though, personally. I know Liz trusted just now, but he didn't personally rule out proroguing a parliament. And he was mixing two ideas there. It was a question that, again, came from a viewer. Welcome to Windsor, England, the backdrop for tomorrow's royal wedding, expected to be watched by millions of people around the globe. The breaking news, of course, is that Prince Charles is going to, in part at least, walk Meghan Markle down the aisle. Is she going to find it hard to kind of assimilate into British society as much as she's going to find it hard to be a mixed-race woman entering the royal family? It's a busy time in British politics at the moment, and now it looks like we've got something of a royal shake-up with the British royal family. Is this going to upset the apple cart somewhat? Is Donald Trump sort of hedging his bets that the pain from any retaliatory tariffs won't be felt on the American consumer until after the midterms, for example? You were shocked there by what Aida was saying there about the lack of coverage in Bosnia itself.
No, I just thought it was a really good question.
The latest we're hearing is that the tsunami warning has been cancelled, but still a very serious situation unfolding there in Anchorage, Alaska. 7.0 magnitude quake. We'll stay across it, bring you further details when we have them. Let's turn our attention, though, to Argentina now, where, as we speak, the most powerful leaders in the world are shaping the fate of global policy as we know it. Should the people there trust this government to be able to manage the fallout from such an attack? When you go to one of these rallies, as a journalist, when you're working, do you feel threatened? Do you routinely shackle, threaten and torture detainees awaiting trial? So let's just bring you some breaking news, the latest we're hearing on the situation in Syria and the response of Western nations to the crisis there. 25 days to go now until the election. Britain has now been put on high alert. New developments in the investigation as well. New raids by Manchester police and, crucially, a new arrest, all related, of course, to Monday's terror attack that killed 22 people in this city. We have just received word from a local UK official that the gunman who killed the British lawmaker Jo Cox lay in wait for her before the attack. Developments are fast moving here in the British capital, of course, in the aftermath of Saturday night's terror attack. Other residents in tower blocks across the country who may now be concerned about fire safety. Why would they be concerned? Well, because many of them will be ending their day looking at pictures like this on the front of newspapers. This is the London Evening Standard newspaper, and you can see that horrendous image there of the whole tower block up in flames. Welcome. You're watching CNN Talk. Today we're talking about one of the scandals that has really got everyone talking.
No one is seriously saying, I don't think, these countries that are banning burqas are doing it solely for correct reasons.
Yes,
that
come
are well
on.
thought through.
They would argue they're doing it for security reasons, and lots of our viewers have been saying that this is a security risk. The burqa is a security threat.
So is a hoodie.
And the question here with this particular scandal is, where do you draw the line between what's legal and what's illegal?
Immediately you're looking here and you say, who is this woman beside me? This woman used to be called Hannah Tallett. Very recently she's now
Hannah Vaughan-Jones.
Because her nuptials and all that business. Congratulations.
I didn't just change it. I'm Hannah Vaughan-Jones. Thanks so much for watching from the team in Abu Dhabi, in Atlanta, and of course here in London. See you soon.